Hi all, today we are sitting with one best-selling author with us, Miss Neelam Chandra, and she has just recently published the Red Diary book with Invincible Publishers. So first of all, I would like to know, all of us would like to know more about Miss Neelam. So ma'am, please tell us something about yourself.
I'm a railway officer. I'm working as additional divisional railway manager. However, writing is my hobby, and this hobby made me write around 61 books. I
Wow,
have 5 novels, 7 short story collections, 14 children's books, and 32 poetry collections.
that's
And
amazing.
I was listed in Limca Book of Records as the author. Yeah, so I was listed as an author with maximum books published in a year.
Right.
And I also appeared in Forbes list as one of the most popular authors of the country in 2014.
Wow.
Besides this, I've won several national and international awards. The list is very long, so people can just read it
Wow.
on Wikipedia or on my website.
My God. I'm feeling so honored to know you, ma'am, personally. This is so wonderful. And your book title, The Red Diary, it's very intriguing. Would you like to tell us something about your book?
Yeah, surely. First of all, the question which people ask me is why did I choose the title The Red Diary? I want this book is slightly mysterious. It begins with the protagonist Rihaan, who finds himself in an orphanage, often wondering who his parents are and why is he in an orphanage and why is he never put up for adoption and so many other questions. Later, he is adopted by his aunt. However, the question who his parents were is very elusive, and he comes to know that it is hidden in the red diary. So
Oh,
now, why did I choose the color red? Was this diary is hidden from his aunt, and that's why she is not able to discover him. And this diary is in a library, and she is supposed to pick up that book. So the red color signifies vibrancy. So it is very easy to locate such a book. So that was the reason why I chose this title, The Red Diary. How he encounters his fears, his love life, and later how he reconciles.
I see. Wow. So, ma'am, when did you first realize that you wanted to be a writer?
I've been writing poems since I was in standard sixth, and my first poem was published when I was in standard eighth or so, and that too in a leading newspaper in central India. That made me really very happy. However, there are certain dreams which you have to keep in the cupboard because you have to choose. And in my case, this choice was not forced upon me. I loved mathematics as much as I loved literature.
Right.
So I had to make a choice, and at that moment, I chose to be an engineer. So this dream lay hidden. Then I got married, had a daughter, so I was busy with so many things. So in 2008, once again, I decided to start writing and send my stories for publication. And they were accepted once again by very reputed national and international magazines and journals.
Right.
And that marked the beginning of my career
Wow.
in literature as well. So
Right.
you can
Right.
say I have two parallel careers.
So, you've written so many books, ma'am. So, how long does it take for you to write a book?
It all depends upon firstly how much time do I have, because I'm in a very busy job. Like my schedule is 24/7. I can be called anytime, day, night, and I have to travel sometimes. So, like sometimes I may have an idea, but I may not have a time. I may not have time. So what I do is I simply jot those ideas on the notepad on my mobile and then convert it into a story or poem as I wish to subsequently.
Right.
And even this traveling time I use a lot to write, because these days I'm not using a diary to write my stories or poems. I'm rather using my laptop, so
Right.
I carry my laptop wherever I go, and whenever I feel like I write. Even during a flight time I'd be found writing
Right.
some novel, some story, some poem.
Right. So, ma'am, where do you get your information or ideas for your book?
I think I'm first of all very imaginative. Secondly, I'm a keen observer. As a kid, I was a very silent person, though this may not be believed by my friends right now, because considered a very extrovert. But I was a very introverted person as a kid. I hardly used to speak. So people who speak less observe more. So
Right.
those were my learning days, and I used to really observe the society. I used to observe the various people around me. And पहले जब हम छोटे थे तो हम मोहल्लों में रहा करते थे. तो मोहल्लों में everybody is an aunt, and every other person is a bhaiya or didi. So you get to observe so many things, their behavior, why they behave in a particular fashion. You'll have one particular aunt who is very chauvinistic, and you will have one particular guy staying in the neighborhood who will think he's very superior. There would be another girl who might be a bully. So you get to observe so many things, and these observations later helped me while writing my stories.
Is there anything you would like to say to your readers?
I would request my readers to keep reading my books, because there's something new in each of them. There's no repetition. So many people ask me, is there any repetition? No, there
Right.
will never be a repetition in my books. I always come up with newer ideas. So, those of my readers who began with my first novel or short story collection have carried on with me till now, and I hope that I stay connected with them and they shower me with their love and blessings, because there are quite a few senior citizens too who love my books and send me pics with my books in their hands. So I'm really grateful to them. And this book, The Red Diary, is very close to my heart, and I hope that you'll read it and review it on Amazon, Goodreads, or Flipkart, or wherever you feel like. If
Right.
you have a blog, you're most welcome.
Sure. Guys, the Red Diary is available almost on all the portals. It's available on Amazon, Flipkart, Kindle. So please buy a copy and do remember to leave a review, because that is what an author is looking for the most. So thank you so much, ma'am, for taking out time for this. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and please take care of yourself.
Thank you, dear.